Welcome back to the channel, and if it is your first time here, my name is elgigogh. So in my previous video we did talk about concrete casting, and the focus was more about foundation, and also we addressed some of the issues concerning our construction, which is the dampness. The focus was more about foundation and also the type of block you have to use for your foundation. So today I want us to talk about the decking when you are doing the concrete casting for your decking. And as you can see on your screen, these are some of the problems that you face if you don't do the right mixing, if you are not using the right thing. If someone tells you he's going to build for you for a cheaper price, my question is always ask, how is the person going to make it cheaper? Because sometimes we do postpone our cry. When you get estimate, you think it is too much, the contractor or the engineer is asking for too much, you are crying, but not knowing you might be postponing your cry into the future. So just tell me, is this a concrete casting or it is a sand casting? Like, just see, and this building is not even up to 15 years old. It's not even up to 15 years old. And look at the job being done. After you've moved in, painting, you've done your ceiling. So can you imagine, you've done your ceiling, you spend all those money, to make the room nice. This is what you have to go through, and they didn't know about this. Yeah, so it was just a small piece that they asked us to come and fix. And then later on, when my contractor went there, he's engineer, he knows. So when he heard the sound of the ceiling, he was like, no, there's something wrong in here. These are iron rods, and look at how rusted they are. And this goes to everyone building by the coast side. If they are doing your decking for you, please make sure that there won't be any holes in the decking. Meaning, if there are holes in the decking, meaning the sea breeze can penetrate through that holes, they can go through that holes, and they will affect all your iron rods. Like just what happened, as you can see with this one. There are so many holes in the concrete, in the casting, and because of that, the sea breeze could go through the concrete, and this is what happens. And that's why I said about the dampness last time, that it all depends on your mixture, the mixing that you do for your decking. That's why water can just penetrate through. And there are so many things when it comes to concrete mixing. People don't even know it's also best to use quarry sand for your mixing. So you have your normal sand, you have your stones, then you have your quarry stones. Also, that also helps. So how are you going to solve this? After spending so much money, and just imagine people are also living on top of it. There are apartments on top of it, and people are living there. So just in case someone jumps, or event, and the person is having a party or something with so many people, this is how most of the building do collapse. So please, let's be mindful of the kind of people we give our work to based on how much they are charging or they are asking. Prevention is always better than curing. I mean, you can use tiles to tile your walls to prevent the dampness to be seen, or whatever you want to do, but the problem will still be there. You cannot see it rising, or the wall doesn't really look nice, but inside, within the tiles, it is the problem is still there. The problem is still there, and the problem has to be solved. So that is it for that side. Welcome back to the hill project. So the reason why I brought this decking issue is that we are done with the woodwork, with the hill project, and we are about to go for the concrete casting. So that is why I was sharing that video with you. We have so many projects that we are helping people, so many mistakes that people have done on their project, and we have to go and correct all of it. Once in a while, I will be chipping those things out as we get to that stage. So as I said, the woodwork is done. You saw how easy and effortless the cameraman climbed, the staircase to this section, even though there was no steps there. It was easy. Everything is calculated. Everything is measured. And we are yet to, start with the other side. And this is, the first section that we are going to cast. The holes you see in there are the beams where we're going to put the beams, which will be connecting the building, holding it together. The large section you see right in front of us without the holes, which will hold the beams, we will go with the hidden beams, and that will be on top, of the wood. So when that time comes, I will explain and we will learn one or two things why sometimes you have to go with a hidden beam, because there is no blocks work down there to hold the beam. So like this section, you see the whole place is flat. There's no holes because that place is open, is the living room, and we don't want any pillars inside of the living room. So meaning we have to create a beam, a bigger beam, which is called a hidden beam. And we will do that when that time comes. So that was the view for you. You can imagine your living room having, as you know, for me it's all about the views that you get from your house. Your house shouldn't be just a place you go to sleep. It should be a place where you can entertain yourself, have whatever you want in your house, a gym, a cinema. You have to really appreciate what you create on earth. One thing I do tell people that I share idea with, is that when you build a house and you cannot stay in that house, trap yourself for 3 days straight without going out of the compound, then you have to reconsider, the design of your house, because your house is supposed to be a place where you can hide yourself even for a whole week if you have food and everything at home, and you will still not feel bored because you have everything you need in the house. But hey, we are all different people and we all have different mindset. So back to today's video. As you can see, our iron rods are on site. We ordered for 7 tons in total. In my next episode, I will give you the various types of iron rods that we are using and the quantity. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, kindly please do so you don't miss out on my next episode and my upcoming updates. So this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate each and everyone for staying with me till this far. Please don't forget to like the video, share to your friends, might motivate someone, and to create awareness, of the kind of works that's going on in the country so that people don't lose money. That's more important. And that's the reason why we are making this video for you guys. So thanks for staying once again, and I'll see you in my next episode. Look, do we?